When I play video games, I like playing on normal mode. I like that nice, balanced experience. I don't like it too easy, I don't like it too frustrating either, so normal mode is perfect for me. And that's my personal preference. If anyone wants to screech about me being a casual or whatever the fuck, I don't care. It's how I enjoy video games, and if one wants to play on easy mode, that's how they enjoy video games too, and I can't give a shit less. I hate the toxic culture surrounding game difficulties. If you play on anything that is not the hardest mode of a video game, then you're a casual, you need to get good, you must suck at video games, and maybe they do. I don't consider myself that great at video games either, but I still enjoy gaming as a hobby. And if I pushed myself to always play on the highest difficulty on a video game, I feel like I wouldn't enjoy the hobby all that much. At that point, it would become a fucking chore. Because there are games out there that are absolutely merciless on their highest difficulty. And I'm sorry, failing and failing and failing over and over again for who knows how fucking long isn't that fun to me. This is why I don't care to play the Dark Souls games or Elden Ring or any other games of that ilk. I tried Bloodborne a year ago, I think I made it past the first boss, and then I realized I'm not really having that much fun playing this. This game isn't really for me, and then I moved on to another game. I have no shame in admitting that, because why the fuck should I? Again, for me, gaming is a fun hobby that's relaxing. But what doesn't relax me is raging the fuck out because I keep failing at the same part of a game. This isn't to say I'm completely opposed to a game challenging me. I don't want a game that holds my hand the entire time, and I do love that feeling of accomplishment when I do finally pass a part of a game that's given me a lot of trouble. But I don't like it when an entire game is like that. I like it when games give you time to breathe, and it's not just brutal challenge after brutal challenge after brutal challenge. If that's how you personally enjoy playing video games, more power to ya. I'm not trying to spit on people who like playing harder games or anything. I'm just saying that's not my preference. But please, for the love of fucking God, can you give the same courtesy to people who play on lower difficulties? You have your way of playing video games, they have theirs. If they personally enjoy playing on the lowest difficulty a game provides, fucking let them. That's how they choose to play video games. And if they have the most fun playing on an easier difficulty, I don't see the fucking harm. Shouldn't that be first and foremost what a game is about? Having fun? I can't stand these people who try to fucking gatekeep video games. Oh, you need this level of expertise before you can start gaming. Like, fuck that noise. And also, all of these accessibility options these days in video games are making games way too easy. They hold the player's hand, not giving them a real challenge. It's almost like video games are way more mainstream these days. And as a result of that, developers want their games to be more accessible for a wider audience. Fucking crazy, I know. And since there are more and more people getting into video games, that means there's less people who are tolerant of constantly getting frustrated at a video game, thus making it not very fun to play for them. There are games that are like that, and I think they have a right to exist, because there is certainly an audience for those types of games. You have a preference, other people have their own preferences, so don't get so fucking mad if someone plays a Dark Souls game, or Elden Ring, or Bloodborne, or whatever the fuck, and doesn't enjoy it because they don't like how brutally challenging those games are, and they don't find it very fun. If saying all this makes me a casual, then so fucking be it. I want to actually have fun playing video games, and I'm sorry, for me, playing on the highest difficulty, always getting frustrated, always fucking failing, isn't very fun. And same with other people who play on lower difficulties or the lowest difficulty. Gaming isn't the same as it was 25 years ago. There is now a wider range of people playing video games these days. And if that makes you upset, well then boo fucking coo. Time to move the fuck on already. And not to mention, there are people out there with very busy lives, and they may not have the time to sit there for like 3 fucking hours trying and failing at the same part of a game. So you also have to factor in all the people who have much bigger obligations in life. They may not have a lot of time to play video games, so they play on lower difficulty so they can have a fun, relaxing time. But no, fuck all that. They just have to get good, right? Jeez. This is one of the many reasons why I just cannot stand a lot of the gaming community. Let people play video games the way they fucking want to. You play video games the way you want to, so just keep doing that and stop giving so much of a shit about how other people choose to play video games. For the love of fucking God, stop being so goddamn toxic. That's too much to ask for a lot of the gaming community, unfortunately. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.